Well, the Democratic convention is over and they win. And while President Obama didn't sing like I was hoping he would, it turns out he didn't have to because the DNC had a much better talent booker than the RNC. Hollywood was in the DNC house. Now, why couldn't my agent get me booked as a DNC delegate? I think most of the delegates there were probably represented by Rahm Emanuel's brother, the Hollywood agent. Not me. Scarlett Johansson made a speech. I think I probably would have listened to her, even if she was just talking to an empty chair. The Democrats had some top acts. The Republicans couldn't even license music. The artists didn't want royalties from royalists. The best Republicans could do was hire G.E. Smith and his cover band, which was a good thing because they needed the work, because there aren't too many high school mixers when school is out. Listening to the Republican convention was like listening to a YouTube video where the original music has been removed because of copyright violation and replaced with something in the public domain. Even Chris Christie's favorite singer, Bruce Springsteen, was heard at the DNC but could not be heard at the RNC. They did have Clint Eastwood, who, I'm sure, during President Obama's acceptance speech, was yelling at his television. One thing that was the same about both conventions, the chants of USA, USA. Apparently the Democrats were in the same place as the Republicans. Overall, I'd say the Democratic convention was inspirational and the Republican convention was full of doom and gloom, which incidentally is my name for Romney and Ryan. The DNC looked like America in 2012. The RNC looked like the USA in 1950. The Republicans seemed like the party of yesterday. It was your grandfather's party. Shove it up your ass. Oh, sure. Sometimes he says crazy things, but that's Grandpa. He doesn't know any better. The DNC had more statesmen, I think, than the RNC. There were a lot of women on the DNC stage, and I don't think any of them will vote for Mitt Romney, even though Ann Romney loves women. Some of those union thug teachers were represented at the DNC. The vice president's wife, Dr. Jill Biden, is a teacher. Although I got the feeling if she had been my teacher, she would have given me detention. The DNC seemed more serious about education. Republicans think people should be educated, but they shouldn't be so educated that they vote for Democrats. There was a film about Senator Ted Kennedy, and by the time it was over, you wanted to vote for him. And why not? If the RNC is registering dead voters, the DNC should run dead candidates. I'll bet he'd win. Ted Kennedy for zombie president. I'm glad I didn't play the Kennedy drinking game. There's more Kennedys now than ever before. They kept popping up everywhere. They're like tribbles. The GOP didn't seem to want to talk about their living ex-presidents or their candidate for that matter. But the DNC had a major speech by former President Bill Clinton. He wanted to talk about arithmetic, which I was prepared for because I had just sharpened a number 2 pencil. Clinton looked like he was having fun. For a minute, I thought he was going to announce that he was running. The crowd was shouting, 4 more years. For whom? The DNC speakers weren't afraid to talk about their candidate. I'm not sure most of the speakers at the RNC knew who their candidate was. It seemed like some of them were running for 2016. I won't vote for them then either. I'll probably be running myself. And I'll ask, are you better off now than you will be in 4 years? I'm James Tripp, and I'll be back with another Trippitorial. And don't forget, my book is on sale. You can get it at Amazon.com and other online booksellers. And hey, it's a good book. Hey, if you buy this, you'll probably double my sales. See you next time.